Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Tibbils-Riley, and today we will be playing a game with Duck and Goose. With our game, you're going to pay attention to my voice, and if you think that my voice is too bumpy when I read or it's too boring, I want you to stop me by saying cut, just like a director does. And then you're going to tell me what I need to fix. You can either tell me that I need to smooth out my voice, or I need to act more like the characters, or I need to say it more with feeling. Are you ready? Let's start. Duck and Goose. Oh my, what is that? Duck quacked. That's a silly... Oh, some of you have already been saying cut. What do I need to do to make my reading better? Some of you are saying I need to smooth out my voice. Okay, how can I smooth out my voice? What should I look for in the book to help me? What are some clues that could help me smooth out my voice? Some of you are saying punctuation. I can be paying attention to some punctuation like periods, exclamation marks, question marks, commas, and ellipses, because those tell me how to read. I'm going to try again. Oh my, what is that? Duck. I noticed there was a comma and a question mark, so I knew how to read that. That's a silly question, Goose honked. It is a big egg, of course. Of course it is an egg. I know that, huffed Duck. What I mean is, where did it come from? Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. I heard someone say cut. What should I do now? Some of you are saying that I should act like the character. I wonder what I could do to act like the character. What clues are in here? What can I pay attention to? Maybe the pictures? I'm going to go ahead and try looking at the picture to see if that helps me act more like the character. I see that they're really looking hard. Oh, and the words even tell me that they're looking. So they're looking skyward and they're looking, and they're thinking really hard. So I need to maybe use the picture to help me and look really hard like the characters are. I'll try that again. You can say action just like a director. Go ahead. Action. Okay. Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. Who are you? He asked finally. I, said Duck, puffing out his feathered chest, am the one whose egg this is. Ooh, I'm going to do that just like the character in the picture. I saw it first. Goose quickly raised one webbed foot. It's mine. I touched it first. Ooh. Hey, you should never put your dirty foot on an egg, Duck scolded. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? Yes, I do. Oh, oops, you guys are saying cut. What do I need to do? Some of you are saying that I need to really say this with some feeling. Say it with feeling, you're saying. Well, what can I look at that will help me say it with feeling? What clues are in this book that might help me out? Some of you are saying that I can pay attention to the special print in the book because you're noticing that there's a lot of capital letters here. And some of you are thinking that when we see capital letters, I need to say it a little bit louder and with more enthusiasm. And that if it's in italics like this, and there's an italic word there, that I need to emphasize that word when I talk. Okay, I'll try that. I'm going to try to say it with feeling, just like the characters. Something else I can pay attention to is the dialogue. When I see the quotation marks that are in there, it tells me that someone's talking. And if I see words like whispered or cried, I can try to sound like a whisper or like a cry. I'll try that. I'm going to try to say it with feeling. Hey, you should never put your dirty foot on an egg, Duck scolded. Don't you know anything about caring for eggs? Yes, I do, Goose cried out. Stop yelling, Duck yelled, then whispered forcefully, don't you know anything? Oh, wow. Was that a little bit better? Awesome. Today, you get to do the same thing. You get to play this game with someone in your family. Go ahead and read for someone in your family. And if they want you to stop, they'll say, cut. And then they'll tell you what to try. They might tell you to try to say it with feeling. They might tell you to act like the character, or they might tell you to smooth out your voice. And you can be looking for clues in the book to help you do those jobs. And when you're done, make sure you upload it. And when you're done, make sure you upload all of that to Dojo so we can see you playing that game and becoming an even better reader.